Back to another King Floyd's cocktail hour. No, it's okay. You guys can keep it going. I like the intro music. Yeah, we're back. It's been a little bit of time since we last did one of these. We have been making big changes here over at the warehouse. We're actually going to be retrofitting the entire live feed that we do currently. And we are going to stop doing it from 4 times a month, just at once. Probably do it a little bit longer and bring on some distillers, bartenders, more musician friends. It's a lot easier to put that way out. And we're going to get a little bit more production going on. So this is the last time you will see us in this form. So moving forward, I'm going to be showing you guys how to make the Tipperary today. I wanted to make this because, like I said in the post, we got Sam Berry and Michael Weiss in the building today to give us a couple songs. And Mike loves his Jameson. And I fucking hate Jameson. So I'm going to make Jameson taste good. That's what the Tipperary is all about. So before we get started, we're going to still pretend that we're all bartenders and go did it happen and start to stay off with a shot. Lawrence, you in? And we got 6 of us.
I know.
Yeah.
And it's a nice warm day, so we're going to wash it down.
Oh, you guys
going
gonna do tequila? You know,
it's
a whiskey or tequila?
We're going to start it with tequila.
Oh, I was going to say, I bought a new.
Somebody take my keys. I'm not going to need those.
Colorado.
Colorado tequila?
Colorado tequila.
Wow.
I don't know where it went now.
Does that mean the cacti?
I think they grew it in Colorado and they made it in Colorado.
All right. Anyone want a lime or anything?
Is it all that? No.
Anyone want a lime?
Oh, sure, I'll do
I
some.
would like
There's
a lime.
always fucking one.
No, if he has a lime, I'm having a lime.
I'm having a lime if he's having a lime. It's always 3.
Oh, those are big shots.
Holy
Yikes.
shit.
Welcome back to Perry's, boys.
No.
It's been a long time since I've been in a bar.
R.I.P. R.I.P. So I just put up, I just framed and put up the notice of suspension sign that we had up in Perry's for the joint. Remember we got shut down for that shit?
Yeah.
I've had that this entire time. I took it off the window.
Oh.
I just framed it and put it up in my bathroom is my Perry's dedication.
It's in your bathroom? Because every
Yeah,
time you
dude, I
take
have
a
like
shit,
all
it's
the
right
old
there.
beer, like mirrored glasses. I got a bunch of Perry's memorabilia. I got all the chips.
Do you have any lost and
Throughout the
found
years.
shit? Because I got to go through and find a few.
Chips.
Oh, I doubt
The
it.
AA chips?
No, like the old school, like Perry's used to do drink tokens. And they went
yeah.
through like 5 or 6 versions of them throughout, their fucking 90 plus years of drink slinging. And so when, so it was really hard to collect them all. The old timers in Fairfax had them. They're just like, yeah, still got this. I'm like, what do you want for that? It was like
A drink? They want a
it was
drink,
like
usually,
like,
right?
I can get rid of this.
I want to
Give me
cash that
15
fucker
bucks.
in is what they want.
Thank you. There we go. Get these out of here. And Salancha. So
Cheers. All right.
Cool.
Cool.
Ching, ching.
And here's to you guys at home tuning in. It's been a minute. It's good to be back with you. And like I said, major things have been changing around here. Good things are happening, and we finally got some money to throw into production on this. So we're gonna take a step
That's a
back,
nice tequila.
reorganize it, get some better equipment in here, and we're gonna rock out with the cocktail like we used to in the good old stomping days.
So it'll be first Fridays from here on.
Yep, first Fridays every month. All right. So, you guys want a cocktail first and play a couple songs, or you want to play a couple now and then a cocktail? What do you think?
Man, this is your fucking rodeo. I'm just a cowboy.
Where was this respect back when we worked at Perry's together?
Oh, by the way, if you do have the lost and found there, look for my dignity. I think I left a little bit of it.
That's in Nicole's purse.
Yeah, along with a few
Right,
other
along with a couple other
testicles and
items.
shit. All right.
All right, so did you guys want a cocktail first? Make sure
Sure,
up.
that would be
All right.
great.
So, the Tipperary is a take of a Manhattan. It's going to be basically the Irish Manhattan. And the only thing that makes it any different is you're going to add a little bit of green Chartreuse and some Irish whiskey. I prefer redbreast, but at the same time, I'm not going to take away my
No,
beautiful
hey,
man.
I drink other things besides Jameson.
I know, but I got this just for you. Because I have not poured you Jameson in a long fucking time.
It's been a long
Literally,
time.
I used to work with this man way too fucking often. And he would just walk into the bar, and I would just take a pint glass, fill it with ice, and then give him a triple shot of Jameson.
Him and Danny.
And there you go, Mike. And then he would be like, there we go. And he would go start setting up the
I was
stage.
good for
And
the
he'd have like,
set.
yeah, he was good for the set.
One of
And
those.
then he was
per
like, Josh from the stage, and I could hear the ice. So it was great. But everyone else likes to yell. That sucks. All right. Okay, so something a little fancy.
Is this an original or do you?
No. This is an old world cocktail. It's not old, but I've been all day today. I've been looking up the golden age era of cocktails up through Prohibition and current and whatnot. So when I say old world, it's not that old, but it's I think it came around in like probably the 60s, 70s. It's a Canadian twist on a Manhattan. After they came out with the Vancouver, then they came out with Tipperary.
Who invented Manhattan? I've heard a couple of ways. Does anyone know?
There's a lot of
The Manhattan.
It's an ambiguous.
The Manhattan is
hotels.
probably a variation on a martini.
Yeah.
It is a variation.
It is
on
sort
martini.
of, yeah.
It's just it's I don't know where the name came from. Do you know, Josh? Manhattan.
Probably came from town.
Manhattan.
There's a fucking island somewhere on the East Coast.
It's just a little island.
Even if they invented it
It's a
somewhere
little
else,
known island.
It sounds sophisticated, right?
It's not called the Marin County.
It's
Yeah.
Manhattan,
It's not called a
the
Fairfax.
city of Chicago.
You burned it
Right.
dry, though.
These are Jack Daniel's oak chips.
Same thing with martinis, right? Nobody knows who invented the martini. Same issue, right?
Right, but
People
it's
argue.
probably that is debated, but it's probably Martini and Rossi is the ones who pretty much got it popularized. That's
That makes
pretty
sense.
much agreed upon. But you're right.
That explains where the name came from, too.
The actual
It's always nice to chill the mixing glass. That way you can actually chill the glass.
origin is debated of the Martini.
Yeah, because I've heard San Francisco. I've heard
The Martinez
yeah, I've heard
from Martinez, California.
I
Yeah.
heard the Caesar salad was invented in Tijuana
that.
by a man named Caesar.
Really?
Yeah, no, that's
That's
right.
right.
Beautiful
Oh!
year.
Hello, my old friends.
Beautiful
Yes.
year.
Wow, I might have to have a taste though, like a bottle of wine.
Still make sure
It's going to taste the same as it always
Yeah,
does.
Right?
Wow. All right.
There's no variation in the taste of goodness.
Ooh, there you go. All right, thank you, sir. Ooh, I'll have to pour that into my pint glass.
There we go. So that's going to be 2 ounces per cocktail on the Jameson. It usually calls for 1.5 ounces, but we're all professionals here. So right there, you got 4 ounces. Got making 2 cocktails for musicians. Then we have the only super mix we use.
Oh,
It's
but
amazing.
contraire. There's that one, the one that starts with a C. I was
I don't know. That's all news to me. What do you got? Lawrence is just going to distract me for something that's not here. It's fine.
I actually enjoy doing
Okay,
that.
that's going to be 1 ounce per cocktail. Keep it sweet vermouth.
I love that song. I wrote that song.
And then a 1/2 ounce green chartreuse per cocktail. So that's 1 ounce total.
Is that?
Half ounce of green chartreuse.
Yep, so 1 ounce total because we're mixing 2 tonight.
Yeah, that's what this is. What I'm
Sure.
This is going to be featuring our barrel aged aromatic. I do like to mess around between our aromatic and our barrel age on basically 2 reasons. The barrel age, I believe, is a much brighter and more round style of aromatic. They are indeed the same exact ingredients, except this is put into a Cabernet barrel for an additional 2 years, so it smooths it out a whole lot. But there are times when you want that sharp, loose bite, etc., which are standard aromatic falls. But between the flavors that are in this on the green chartreuse with Irish whiskey, which usually has a bit of a bite to begin with, kind of want to smooth it out with this guy. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3 per cocktail, and some ice.
Sam, you're all vaccinated up, right? I hope you're You're not a dumbass.
guy.
Set that off to the side. Get yourself a nice big chunk of orange. If you ever get all that white stuff right there, the meat, go ahead and try to thin that down because that's where all the bitterness is the orange, where you just want the orange oil off the top. Okay, it takes a little bit of finesse, but yeah, you can just cut that right off. And you want it to look like that right there. Okay. Alright. Because I'm a fancy bitch that loves to play with fire. Alright. Go and take your lighter, hold it away from the orange. What you're doing right now is basically opening it up and taking all the wax off the pores of the orange. Alright. And I see a lot of people squirt this down into the glass. Don't do that. You just want to straight up and let it fall on the edge, okay? There we go, just a little bit. Okay, dance it around there. Leave that there because we're going to make it pretty for them. I'm only doing it for them, though. My only $20 cocktail comes today. Sorry, I can't say that anymore. After we put all the money into production. I can't say that anymore. So enjoy the squirting while you got it. All right. And what I'm going to do to it now is I'm going to turn them into a trapezoid. If you don't know what that is, it's making a rectangle that is not even, it's slanting. All right. So you basically just cut the edges off to make it look just like that. Okay. Do that for both those guys. And this is how you sell Jameson for $18.
Or you just drink it in a pint glass with a bunch of ice. I prefer this.
Dude, the days of dives are gone around here, man.
I do like the love.
I do, but we can always do it in your kitchen.
Last time.
That may happen.
Make one vertical cut down the edge. That's what it's going to place it on the glass. Flip it around and do 3 feather cuts. But don't touch the line. All right. All that for this stupid little thing right here.
Does anybody mind if I turn that fan off?
Yes, it's hot. I'm just kidding. Go for it.
Well, I'm just thinking the whole sound.
And the last
First.
Did you fan and spray paint it black, by the way, Joe?
yes, I did.
That was on here.
Yeah, it was leftover paint. It was leftover paint, and that made it look like a trailer park. Black makes it look beautiful.
Right.
There we go. Some beautiful organic cherries. Those were beautiful. And then you are done.
We drinking.
Yeah, well, I think we're getting these drinks.
Mm-hmm. The guests of
He made it
honor,
for us, dude.
right?
Finally, gonna have a decent glass of Jameson.
This is probably the best Jameson drink you'll ever have.
No, Mike used to enjoy the fancy Josh drinks over at Terry's.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there were a lot of times I walk in. It's like, no, Josh was. It's not like 4 deep at the bar. It's your choice.
No, one time Danny,
There we
you
go.
brought me several Manhattans that
Yeah, I remember those.
totally got me shit faced, but it was, 3 of them were like,
Nobody
wow.
else is drinking with us.
Oh no, we will.
I think they'll
Thank
find
you.
it. Thank you so much.
Absolutely,
Cheers.
guys.
Cheers.
And go and taste that. You want to talk into the mic? Tell everyone what you're feeling on that beautiful little rendition of some Irish whiskey.
You got it, Mike.
Where's the camera?
You can just right
Yeah,
there.
Mike's
camera's right there? Oh, the
That's
mic.
the mic, yeah.
This is really good. I'm actually,
Here,
I'm
let's
actually
get-
jealous of the
you know-
cherry,
you know what it
which is swimming in here.
You know what it is? It's delicious because let's face it, whiskey can be a little rough on your throat, and this is so smooth.
Such a good camera.
Good angle, right?
Yeah. Can you get it
Hey.
upstairs?
That's what we get. That's what we get, Sam. It's so smooth. That's all. That's your only taste of it.
Well, I didn't.
It has beautiful oaky undertones.
Yeah.
with
Cheers,
some
people.
velvet
The
like
nose and the oaks
feelings
and
attached to it. It's a bit pretentious, but
It
not
brings
too
you
much.
back to
So
the
it doesn't
old
wear a
country
turtleneck
kind
in the
of thing.
summer. However, it has a beautiful down
that's a
coat
good
for
one.
winter.
See, you're the professional.
So I just want to say, Josh, I've been I celebrated my 35th birthday last week.
35th?
No, I couldn't.
Yeah,
It was a little bit
absolutely.
more. But
35th while I've known you.
I did a whole tour of good restaurants with bars, and I've been drinking Manhattans all for like last week. I've been drinking a lot of old fashioned Manhattans. That's the best one.
Dude, thank you, my man.
Yeah.
And that's,
Oh,
that's the
yeah,
rocket
no.
science behind it. It's just
It's
fucking,
just- yeah,
it's not even crazy.
That's-
You know, it's a 3-part drink.
It's very
Super easy. Just need good ingredients. Fresh is best.
I suppose you want a song now. That
Fine.
you get this all lubed up.
Define what? But yes, make me feel
Okay.
like we used to.
So this song, I don't know if you've heard this song, Josh. This song, I actually wrote a song for Nicole, for my lovely wife, that she doesn't die in or get strangled by me, which is interesting.
You're talking about my life, right?
Usually,
That is
all my
weird.
songs, somebody dies or someone gets hurt or I'm angry at someone. This is, I just wrote a straight up love song for my wife. So I'll start with this.
There we go.
I took a wrong turn so many times. Sometimes the wrong way isn't so bad. She's still the best thing I never asked for back then. Just one more wrong turn, I'd have been on my way. And even that one night, returning today. Then in the light, we see what we see. Oh, the honey is so sticky. You got to see the real me.
Sam?
Now she's that queen bee. She's buzzing around. I guess that makes me a king. All the honey I found, I feel her sting. She feels my bite. We're still together ever since that fateful night. So if you're not scared when the light is round, you ended up finding all that needs to be found. Sometimes the wrong way turns out right. Stuck in her honey ever since that fateful night. Stuck in her honey. Yeah, right where I want to be now.
Hi, Nicole.
Now I know why she's always calling me her little honey bear. Beautiful.
You can't.
Beautiful. You're like, God,
No,
Josh.
so nobody can die in every song. I mean, there's got to be something nice.
Well, they can. You know,
So this-
you've made a very nice career out of it.
This is the next album. This is like the next album.
This is my wife's going soft on.
My last album. I'll do Highway 29 later, which is the song that she's been having to live with for the last like 10 years. It's rather vicious.
It's the best song when she's at the bar while everyone's singing.
Oh, and she's like, oh my
God
God.
damn it. And no one even knows what it's about. There's no words. Drummingly.
You might want to have a sip of the drink. It's still good.
Oh my goodness.
There we go.
All right. So
Cheers.
We're gonna take another round for this, guys. And then we're gonna have some more music brought to you by these beautiful people right here.
I dropped the cherry.
Dude, those things are like $2 each.
You fucked up.
Nothing in there.
No, the cherries.
I know.
You dropped it?
He did. He seemed to have.
It was good. It was a casualty. Oh boy.
So, yeah, if you guys are just tuning in right now, we're going to have Mike and Sam play us a couple more sets after I make Luke. You want one, right? Yeah, we're going to make another round for Luke and our Lord and Savior himself, Lawrence Batterton. All right. That's me. You know, our local bartending, libations, and Christian. All right. God-fearing individual. Don't you say otherwise. I actually just put a cross on my door.
Did you?
Yep.
You gonna put it up and stuff?
Yep.
It's not upside down.
Just to throw Jared off.
Now he's regretting the whole thing.
Oh, and you like, I'm like, yeah, put that out. Alright, so get some new chips on there. Yeah, if you guys are new smoking glasses, etc., usually you want something like cherry wood, apple wood. Make sure they're no chemicals in them, of course. Keep it as clean as you can possibly do. These we picked up. We didn't even know Jack Daniels made these, but these are from old Jack Daniels barrels they made. You know, just repurpose them into wood
They
chips.
sold you their garbage.
Yeah, and Lawrence,
Yeah, Jack.
Lawrence is all about being green.
I was like, oh, garbage. Bag of
That is very Lawrence. Like, oh, perfect. I can take that.
I can recycle this for 5 or 10 years.
So does it bring you joy?
Does it bring you joy? These actually do. But the
I totally fixed this.
what happened? Did the thing that came out? I forget that smoke glass smoker thing that we got.
Yeah, we got the frog hat.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just don't have the cover glass for it. You got it. Yeah, this guy right here doesn't work because it has a lip. It needs to be just a cylinder when it's airtight, and that's how it works. So I was actually talking to Napa Valley Distillery, and they have a couple of extra ones. And I was like, all right, just come on up there, take one for me. And they're just looking to get rid of them. I'll take those. Because this guy doesn't work for the fog hat pulling down. The matches smoke too.
Fog hat. That's what that. I want to make our own fog hat.
Yes, we will. I can crank out 10 a year from my garage. Limited edition.
$60 each. That's not bad.
They are.
Right.
We're gonna call it the mist cap.
Missed cap.
That's King Floyd's mist cap.
Like a mishap.
Mist cap.
Mishap.
All right. So making 2 more. So once again, 2 ounces per cocktail. Looking at 4 total right now.
Try to keep your cherries in the glass. Don't let them fall.
That was you, dude.
Yeah,
That was my bad.
I have had cherries in my glass for me.
You know it's overrated.
Oh, it completely is.
Oh yeah. It's usually this.
Yeah, I stopped.
Not real cherries. Not the
I
metaphorical.
stopped doing that after my first cousin.
Oh! Oh!
Well, I was from a trailer park.
Finally started watching Trailer Park Boys and totally hooked.
Oh, it's there. That's
Oh,
So
that makes me so happy.
I was-
So Lauren and I, when we just did San Diego Spirits Festival, we were down over there and we went to this beautiful pop-up bar by the name of Trailer Park After Dark.
oh.
And it was just as shitty as I imagined it to be. And the best part was they sold you tall cans of PBR in a brown paper bag.
awesome.
It's a gimmick bar, but we had a blast. We played
At the bar.
2x4 Jenga
Yeah,
competitively.
I like the
And we were hanging out with all these dudes that were like, you might jump in and just fucking murder. And then Lawrence and I got really competitive, and we played like 2 games where we literally got to the last block and you can't move. And every time someone walked on the stage, we're like, no!
Yeah, because
There's a beer on the line. Yeah, so let's give you 1 ounce of our now. So 2 ounces total for this.
So Josh, if you had to identify with the character on that show, which one would it be? Julian. Ricky,
Bubbles is I want to be
Bubbles.
I wish I could be Bubbles. Like he's my spirit animal. Like,
Okay.
like I love him so fucking much. But that's more so my
Ricky's
brother
dad.
Jared.
Josh, you just put on my glasses. Who's yours, Bubbles?
No, it is.
I mean, honestly, I'd say Bubbles is here. Bubbles is here.
Yeah.
No, I would say of the people that are here, I would say
I forget.
Roy is definitely the closest to Bubbles.
He's the closest. Looking.
Yeah.
Well, no, and also there's some other
Oh
others.
yeah. Well, I'm a little off.
You bring
Half ounce for a drink, so looking at 1 ounce.
the wisdom.
What's his name? Is it Damien? What's his name?
Julian?
Julian. Yeah.
Julian, who has
Julian,
a drink
Yeah,
constantly.
it's the unending drink. It never goes below half.
And he's
That's the best
constantly
part.
drinking.
Yeah, that's right. Like I want to be Julian. Like, I'm really trying to get my life back together. And my drink never ends, but like I don't knock it back and want to sip it. Only 4 hours.
As a bartender,
He's
I think
driving
you
with
would
the
like
drink,
to.
he shoots with the drink.
Everything with the drink in his hand. I think only like
Six.
the first
Six
movie
minutes. I
season
thought that
6
before.
not
6,
having
1, 2,
it,
3, 4,
and then
5,
someone handed it, you're like, oh, thank
But here's the hard part. Is when you go
you. Man.
the orange. The orange is the hard
Yeah.
part.
By the way, the smoke in this drink is killer. It's great. Very nice.
Thank you, Jack Daniels.
I've had a few drinks with smoke in it that just tasted like they fucked up the drink with smoke. But
Well,
not
you
this
can. You know, you definitely can if you use like bad products. Like, you know, just burning wood doesn't fucking. That's why you don't throw fucking PT in your fucking smoker at home. You know?
one. So I actually grill. I haven't used charcoal at home forever. I just build a fire and cook over wood.
He doesn't live in Marin County, people. Don't worry.
No, it's true. Actually, the fire marshal sent me a
He
fucking
got in
letter.
trouble actually.
I had
Yeah,
to tear
I
down.
got
I
in
built
trouble,
a masonry barbecue and they made me tear it down.
Yeah, I got.
Fuck you, Marin County. Thank you very much.
Mine was brick top built on the
Yeah.
ground. Huge.
They
Like,
didn't.
yeah. I was so
They
good.
told me it was a recreational. I said it's not recreational. I'm using it for food. You can't make. And then my landlord's like, tear it down.
Recreational.
Well, neighbors are and
What
neighbors.
do you mean recreational?
Like, if
They
you're
said I
using
was
for
having-
food. Then
It's all about neighbors going
Yeah.
Just for fire.
Sitting around.
I mean, neighbors just love to call. I don't know why.
My neighbors fucking called me for a party at 9:15 on a Saturday.
Yeah, that was
Saturday
bad.
night, 9:15.
That was
Good
ridiculous.
thing you're
Yeah.
moving to Sausalito.
You know what? I might have to play Hardly Alive tonight.
Yeah.
That song is all about those neighbors. I hope they're watching.
No, I don't.
I doubt it,
What was
seriously.
that, sorry?
They're not that much fun, I don't think.
Thank you very much, myself. Yeah, it is. I turned off the fans. I hear the shake.
Saw the scene last night where Ricky was talking about the good parts about being in jail.
There is good parts. You get real okay. Like, dude, prison way to jail can be awesome. Like, chess all day. Kind of like, you know, me, Martin, me, liquor. We're running out. We're running out.
Goes into the downsides. The downsides of weed's not all that good.
So, yeah, prison week, coffee.
Here's weed. You don't get fucked up twice a week. I don't think I've ever had a cocktail like
Oh, yeah, you have.
I have?
Yeah. That, like, remember all those triple IPA Jamesons and like stout Jamesons that they did with package deals?
Yeah.
That's how I got rid of them. Was making them
It's
hits.
good. It's fun. Yeah.
I've done that many times.
That was not afraid of that. What's the menu? You
I learned that to be a long time ago.
terrible alcohol.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, for a long time, I just coming to work. I'm like, what bottles do I want to get rid of? Send them out, and it's all right. I can make $12 cocktails out of it.
Yeah. Absolute juices.
Oh my god. That fucking game.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
We got those bottles for free and it's still
He was a cool guy.
Dog shit.
He was a cool guy. Like, he was
Oh yeah, good to
There
go.
we go.
All right, here we go. Now we got a full house of drinks.
There we go.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Don't drop your cherry.
Yeah, don't do-
Isn't it nice?
Don't drop your chair like Mike did.
You know, Jack Daniel's
Wow.
garbage is
That
coming
is
into good
really
use.
different. Yeah, I like it.
I think
It's got a real woody taste, obviously.
Yeah, the orange and the smoke and fucking barrel age.
Yeah, like, cause like I love working with green chartreuse with like heavy biting flavors. 'Cause green chartreuse is a fucking monster as far as the
So there's green chartreuse in this?
Yeah, yeah, green chartreuse is the shit. I love it, but like, yeah, you can fuck drinks up with it. And, you know,
It's not a regular Manhattan.
It's like Fernet of the higher end liqueur. Like, yeah,
It's a
I'm
nice-
special person to drink that. But
Well,
yeah,
what's interesting about this
The
is,
chartreuse
you know,
is
I
stuff.
don't-
It's made with like all kinds of forest products, like yeah.
dude, yeah, green chartreuse is
Didn't we
made
have
by
it-
fucking Norwegian monks.
Yes.
That safeguarded the recipe for 138 years.
Seriously?
you know,
I think I
and
remember.
also
sitting-
there's Ivan Ridge for sale. It's right down the road. It's a big red one.
Ah,
if you
okay.
wanna buy it.
Okay.
Actually,
Um,
green chartreuse
Well, I'll
and
make it that
soda.
I'll make it that what I will.
But there's a documentary about it, right?
Yeah, there is. Yeah, and that's how it used to be. I doubt it is.
I would think it'd be.
Yeah, it's strictly an export, kind of like Kettle One, but better. Yeah, because it's a worldwide liqueur.
What's interesting about this is like like you were just mentioning, the Jameson does not come through at all. Like I would not
That's why I did this.
ever
I
guess.
wanted to
Is
make
Is that why
his-
it's so
I
good?
wanted to make his bad life choices taste better.
He doesn't like my truck either, so I mean,
What?
fuck. I
Dude,
come
oh,
on.
he's jealous.
No,
That's
that's the
why.
ugliest fucking
No,
truck on the
I
block.
don't
All
think
right, you heard it here first.
I don't think he's
Jeep
jealous.
trucks are hideous.
I mean, I don't agree with him, but I don't think he's jealous. I think he.
No, I got a fucking 2021 Tacoma right there.
I'm debating.
4x4 with a 6-foot bed.
I keep.
Yeah, not
I
only
can
is
use
it
it
not
by
only is the
myself.
Jeep truck ugly, it's a 5-foot bed, and he's a general contractor.
But he's figured out.
No.
He's figured out.
It's my car, by the way. My truck is a fucking.
He has another truck. Yeah.
8-foot bed.
No, yeah, no one can hear you anymore. He's saying his truck is a Prius.
It's got a number around it.
The Prius.
Prius with a number around it.
Actually, a Prius could carry more than that. But no, I'm sorry, I didn't say
I
that.
mean, I'm sure it's really fun out in the wilderness, though, with its wood trim on the inside.
It is pretty nice to ride.
It'll
Mike
never
said, Mike
see
loves me to
wilderness.
hate you so much by the end of this.
Because he invested in that truck. I mean,
Yeah.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I like
Retired.
honestly, if I knew you were buying that, I would have intervened. As a friend,
You know what?
What? No way! It's nice. I
like
like
you
it.
either get a Jeep.
It's cool. It's
You want a
comfortable.
Jeep, you buy a Jeep.
What, like a
No.
Willys Jeep
Yeah, that's
from
like-
1960 or something?
That's like a really
Right.
shitty version of
It's okay. You know, Josh, by the way, this drink doesn't taste as good anymore.
It's got sour to the lip.
I take all that back.
All right,
all the
well,
compliments come back.
All right.
let's see.
I've ridden
You got
it.
still tuning, or you good?
You ready to play?
I can make
Yeah,
another one.
hang on, me too.
I've ridden in that Jeep and it's very comfortable.
Well, Lawrence, everything.
Yeah, it is a nice.
4'7".
It's a nice car.
When I curl up on one seat in one
Dude, a
bucket seat.
McLaren is roomy for you. You're like, wow, Josh is spicy. A
Yeah.
little bit, honestly.
No, it's very comfortable. It's got bucket seats.
I don't have to lean backwards.
I can
All
just
right.
lay right down.
So,
Yeah, exactly.
damn, Rico would be proud.
What?
And be like, I'm never taking you out on a date again. That's $18.
Right, Another cigar.
Luke already finished his. Apparently Luke liked it.
Would you like another one? I'm making a batch right now. Yeah, you think?
No, that's right. Yes, he does.
Dr. Roy.
Well, I'll tell you, Josh. I've been thinking between I first when you got your Tacoma, I was like, man, I'm gonna get one of those. Those are nice.
No, I want you
For
to
my
get the
next
Jeep
car.
truck.
And then I rode in Mike's. I was like, shit, I can't decide now.
Dude, get the Jeep truck, man. I want it. I don't want anyone to get my Tacoma. Roach already got it.
Yeah, I know.
Did he?
Yeah,
The off-roading one?
Yeah, we got the same one, Sport.
Yeah, they're
No,
nice.
you got the off-road one.
Well, mine's off road too. There's a Sport and a Pro.
All right.
Oh.
Hey, you guys want to hear the song where I actually
He's tuned his
I have to
guitar.
marry my wife?
But
Just
yes,
was it that night
yes,
that I was
let's
there?
hear that.
You guys are gonna have to hear
I
something.
thought she was kind of.
Are you making another drink?
Yeah.
Oh shit! Don't make your drink.
I'll make it really quick. All right.
I'll make your
all right, here we
drink.
go.
Sorry.
Yeah, no. Play some music. Play some
I was
music.
tuning. I didn't
They've
know
already
what was
seen
going on
4.
here.
I'll make another one.
We're playing. He's saying we're playing.
It's a
he's got
freaking
some
Manhattan
smoke
made
in
with
there.
green
I just want
chartreuse.
to watch that smoke.
It's not that crazy. It's this thing. Drink it. Yeah.
Another way going in the breeze and you call lifeless body in that sidecar next to me. 4 a.m. on Route 29, not a soul can be seen. I can't help but laugh out loud when I get away scot-free. Now I'm gonna leave you to be eaten by your cat. The gators in Cold Creek up on Highway 29. The moonlight gives a twinkle to your blue unblinking eyes. And I know that you'd be so proud of me that I taped you up and smiled. You told me how weak I was. You thought I'd never do it. So I aimed my gun between your eyes and I shot that bullet through you. Now I'm gonna leave you to be by your kind. Gators in Gold Creek, off of Highway 29. This is better than no sign. When you were passed out drunk, if you're not gonna wake up, then tell me what is what. And you're not gonna track me down like when I move from you. Yeah, when I dump you in this river, you and I'll through. Now I'm gonna leave you to be by your kind. Gators in Cold Creek, not the Highway 29. Now I'm gonna leave you to be by your kind. Gators in Cold Creek, off the Highway 29. Highway 29.
You meant 37, but I can't tell you for legal reasons.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that there are no gators on Highway 29.
And he doesn't I think he meant he doesn't want anybody to know where the body is buried. You know what I mean?
That's what I was
We-
saying.
Oh, the body's gone. The body's gone. It's been eaten by her
How about
kind.
a gator?
Yeah, the gators. I'm gonna do.
Don't they poop out
You
the?
want another tune here? Or you want
Yeah,
All right.
Don't the alligators poop it out eventually? I mean, never mind.
They poop them out in
Stupid
full
question.
pieces. Alligators, do they have molars? Do they chew that shit up or what?
No,
They okay.
swallow stuff.
The song is a metaphor. It's not to be taken literally.
You don't.
Still alive.
You don't understand the American public. You know, we take everything literally.
Yeah, and then we divide ourselves equally and piss each other off. Hey, that's a good thing. All right. So this is a song for the next album, which is not quite as angry of an album. It's called Matilda, and this song is about a boat. It's about being rescued and being back out at sea and wondering who's saving you, the vision of the woman or the ship that's actually going to throw you piece of rope. While the breakers were breaking my spirit and my hope, Mother Nature demanded one more epic fall. Scooter behind you, smoke blowing in the sky. I knew you were coming to throw me alive. Oh, Matilda, let me dry off on your decks. Give me heat from below. Oh, Matilda, you're a sight to see, a metaphor, mirage. Oh, Matilda, is that you saving me? I hoped I had the strength to tie off to your stern. Oh, Matilda, you're a sight to see, not sailors in the storm. Rock below the surface, they are scraping at my keel. And the clouds above me dumping rain like sheets of cold, cold steel. Oh, Matilda, let me dry up on your decks. Give me heat from below. Oh, Matilda, you're a sight to see. Let them flow mirage. Oh, Matilda, is that you saving me? Stand Barry over here. Oh, Matilda, let me dry up on your deck. Give me heat from below. Oh, Matilda, you're a sight to see. Metaphor, mirage. Oh, Matilda, is that you saving me? Oh, you're a warm embrace on a summer's day. I walk once more to feel. So I'll grab the rope and I'll leave my ship. May your fate be sealed to lie with you on a summer's day in all those fields of green. Oh, may my thoughts not drift to sea and the ship below my feet. Oh, Matilda, let me dry up on your deck. Give me heat from below. Oh, Matilda, you're a sight to see. Oh, metaphor, mirage. Oh, Matilda, is that you? Saving me.
That's a new one by Michael, who, by the way, is a terrific songwriter, and that's a new one by Michael.
Been locked away for a while.
On the new album.
Yeah, the new
But
album.
no, the old album still hasn't come out yet,
We're
which
gonna
is
go-
really funny.
We're gonna call it.
But it's coming out soon.
We're gonna call the new album.
Matilda, the next song, she gets killed, obviously. And
Somebody dies.
Somebody dies,
Some-
there's a
well,
dog,
almost dies.
Pickup truck.
Who wrote that?
Wait.
Who wrote that?
Did
kind
Lou
of
take my? Oh, you took it.
No, he made new drinks. He's making new drinks.
Let's do a sugarless one.
Look at how cool this place is.
The doctor.
By the way, you guys did a great job here.
This is a beautiful bar. Beautiful space.
Could use a few more females, but that's okay. Not that there's anything wrong with you guys.
Playing pool, you know.
You know, females, good, bad.
Yeah, that's true. It could be a good old boys club, which is something
And
different.
sometimes you just leave break. You guys play pool here?
Yeah, definitely. Hands.
cold, harsh outside. And picturing you just hours old, and the sweat of my brow, red light. You are dressed in a blanket of blue, with your mom's arms holding you. You're old, I know, so it's been here before. You know it's tender, but not yet like you. And all I can do is keep you from harm. She's gonna fall down. It's not fair, I know. You know it hurts when you grow. So I look at the pictures of you. Whistle blows at the end of the day. Oh, but my time in this shit all ain't through. You growing up, just be what you will. I'll be hard for hands, they are blistered. The soul of my heart is healthy and full. Before long, coming up that driveway, and I'll be home. We gonna see, and it's all I can do to keep you from home. You're gonna fall down. It's not fair, I know. Hurts when you grow, so I look at pictures of you.
That's enough.
Thank you. God, it is such a treat to have you guys back in the house.
We have the doctor in the house.
I think
We
you
got
got
the doctor
the camera's
in the
still
house.
good. Doctor's in the house.
Dr. Tony has
You gotta-
graced
you gotta
us
talk
with
about
his
health
skinny, non-sugar
dojo.
eating ass.
Actually, you may want to talk to Tony about his latest
Tony,
invention.
you gotta get behind the bar and give us tips.
Yeah, Tony, go behind the bar. That
Come on,
goes
John.
the
We're
camera.
gonna come in here.
Tony, tell him.
No, we need a review.
Hey, tell him about our patches.
What?
Well, just talk about health dojo. What the fuck is
Yeah,
that?
what's up?
What's up with that?
Health dojo. All right, so that's a concept. You just put me on the spot here.
I know. It's like it's impromptu.
I know, right?
Zero
Well, the drink
preparation.
is delicious. Has a nice
Yeah, it's
acidity.
good.
Is this what is it? Now it's totally like you take your phone and hold it up, it gives you glucose, so then you're really hacking your metabolism. You're figuring out what your insulin levels are, your glucose, and then you can alter your diet customized for you. You can alter exercise based on this thing. There's a number of other wearables, so it's a concept around helping people get healthy.
So, Dr. Tony, I have a question for you. I have a question for you about that. What does the wearable tell you when you drink from Manhattan?
This is going to be interesting because I haven't been doing too many carbs because I found my blood sugar was flying all over the fucking place. And then once I reduced my carbs down and down, then it went perfect. So but I just ate something. So you can eat protein with carbs and that'll blunt it, or fiber with carbs. So there's all these little hacks, and everyone's different. Like you ate a big shitload of carrots or potatoes, your blood sugar might be good, whereas mine might go through the roof. So it really allows you to figure out what foods work and shit.
Anyway,
We're doing it. I'm doing it with some friends.
I had a whole
Test it
bottle of
out.
wine with the steak.
I love salads too.
I had a steak, a salad, and a whole
Steak.
bottle of wine.
No, a bottle
and
of
my
wine.
shit stayed
Grapes.
It was good.
Yeah. Well, the
Grapes
wine
on
with
salad.
some meat
Steak
is okay.
salad.
Wine is in the salad category.
Steak wine and salad.
Right.
Wine and
Cheers.
salad. No,
I don't
wine
know,
with
there's
salad.
out there.
Steak wine and salad.
Tony's like, God damn it! I just wanted to say hi. Now I'm
No,
on
I
the
just
spot.
came in to
Help
lay
those-
in the
All right,
background.
Yeah, how do I get my stickers?
Well, it's I prescribe it for you,
Okay.
and you just go pick it up, and then we're doing, and you become a white belt at Health Dojo,
There we go.
and then we'll check.
Is
It all
that, is that
all the
politically correct nowadays?
white belt.
Well,
Well, it's black belt.
Black
Okay,
belt.
I mean,
Work your way up
black's
to
the
black
best in martial arts, right?
There
So
we
that's
go.
a good one.
You go white,
But
green.
so the entire premise on it is it's diet.
No. It's
No,
exercise, sleep. So we have sleep trackers, exercise fitness trackers, and then you're kind of logging your diets and using this thing. So it's kind of, eventually meditation.
Out of this one little patch.
No, this is just part of it.
Oh, okay.
There's more. There's
Although it
apps.
regulates your it counts your sleep just by an
No.
armband. I was like, that's
There's other
No, and
things
it was
that do that.
what's
I've done
cool-
that shit with it, but they gotta hook up all the fucking nodes.
Yeah. But this wearable stuff is all. It's the the hot thing now. It all feeds into Apple Health, and then all that sends to me so I can see and help people adjust. And I'm a cardiologist, by the way, in case
he
I'm not
is
just
a
some
doctor.
jackass.
Yes, he actually is a doctor.
Yeah,
Got it?
sure.
No,
Ray
he's
Thompson,
a jackass and a cardiologist.
Well, yeah,
But he's our jackass.
yeah. Here's to that.
Honestly, he's a fucking
All right.
best.
But yeah,
Cheers.
I'm counting on it to see.
All right, so,
my-
yeah, I do. I'm gonna bring Shannon and I through. I want one of those fancy stickers. I
Yeah.
know she wants
Yeah,
one. for
it's
damn
got
sure.
a needle in it.
Right.
Mhm.
Roy, so you coming over this weekend?
Oh, I think
Everyone, listen to Roy's excuse.
No, I think that's still. I think that is the plan. Yeah.
Yes, thanks for putting him on the spot, internet. All right, so just to break down,
Thank you,
that
guys.
was the tipperary.
Thanks, Luke.
I'm gonna make this drink one more time for our lovely musicians that graced us with their presence this evening. I'm sorry if the sound's cutting out a little weird right now. Turns out someone fucked with my mic. And part of the reason why we're going to take a small break after today's episode and completely reorganize this entire thing, put a little bit more production value into it. So, if you guys have been tuning in since the beginning, we came from iPhones to here and now to the next long
now
jump
we're going to
endeavor.
be the 5th most watched show on the planet.
And the planet being Marin County.
Yeah.
No, the planet being more like Belmar and Keys, but whatever.
Just this area. Of
It's
the bottom.
actually just.
It's
this
not even
warehouse.
county. It's just
Planet. When we talk about planet.
yeah. There we go. So pay attention one more time. Show you how to make this drink one final time, and then we shall say enjoy your weekend and thank you for tuning in with us once again for one of our King Floyd's cocktail hours. All right. So once again, a couple chips. Use apple wood, cherry wood. Make sure that all preservatives are out, no chemicals, etc. like that. You can even just use planks, but make sure there's no
But
glue and
there's
shit like
certain
that.
woods that are allergens. Right?
Yes, exactly. It's like just Google search.
You
it
told me
real quick.
this early on. Like,
Yes.
don't get.
Don't
walnut or
yeah,
something.
Yeah, don't walnut, pine, redwood. Acidic woods. Like if you don't know wood, then that's okay. Just Google search. Like any wood that you're gonna use in a smoker for meats, you can use for this.
Okay.
It's hard to find like
That's a good guideline.
planks of apple wood, a little hard to come by, but that's why I like doing stuff like this, where you just throw it on the board and chip it up just like that, because then you burn what you want to. Boop.
Well, that technique is like so fucking cool.
Dude, burning shit, like I love to see how far this the smoking game has come, because I definitely did not invent this. I learned this from a bartender in Vancouver when I was, I think, 20 years old. And back when I used to travel the world for bartending, and I'd bring a little notebook with me, and I'd pay attention. That's how I found out about green chartreuse. Those ones in Livermore, not Livermore, just Liverpool.
Livermore.
Wow, listen.
In the far off distant land across the pond.
Where the Beatles came from.
Yeah,
Livermore.
yeah, Livermore, California. The Beatles are from there,
Oh,
right?
shit, I never knew
Yeah,
that.
they love Little League footy. But yeah, I learned this from a gentleman at another bar, and I was like, "What the fuck are you doing that for?" And yeah, like you learn. That's why I don't like the term mixologist. I hate it because people that say they're mixologists and blah 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 and wear their turtleneck
They
in the
just want to
summertime.
charge a few more bucks.
Well, it's like, dude, like they
It's on the way
act
out.
like they created the shit. To where any good bartender read a book and learned from the people.
I see. You're saying.
Yeah, like
you're
the
saying
only reason why I'm a good bartender is because I stood on the shoulders of giants.
You're
So
saying,
you're saying you're a good bartender.
I know I'm a good bartender.
and you're saying it's pretentious to call yourself a mixologist. Right?
Well, no. See, there are I hate it because I'm a dive bartender. I've done every side of bartending, whether it be convention, hotel, high end, bow tie, wedding. I've done it all, and like the people that stay in the mixology circle, that like they could be like me in doing that. I've done it's just being humble is the main thing,
Right.
and so a lot of mixologists that you talk to.
So would you say mixologists can
Yeah.
be
Yeah.
interchangeable?
all humanity.
I think that all of us
As
are
far as the
bartenders. Yeah, I think that all of us are bartenders, and that personally, bartenders that call themselves a mixologist.
As a guy.
Now, if
Like
someone said
Cimarron
to
is a phenomenal bartender. He can make
Right.
drinks better than I can on the fly. I'm faster than Sim.
I'm not going to say comment.
That's what I mean. I'm faster than him. He knows that.
I
He
don't
can make a
want to
drink
get
better
my
than me.
ass kicked.
We're bartenders. That's what I mean. We're bartenders.
As a guy who's played in dive bars my whole life, I feel that way about musicians. That people don't understand that there are many great musicians whose whole careers take place pretty much under the radar of the world in the local
2 ounces.
in local
for
dive
sure.
bars,
Of course.
and
Mhm.
they're phenomenal musicians.
2 ounces.
Of course.
Two
A great
cocktails.
bartender knows how to kick a drunk person out of the bar.
Well,
They have no
that's-
idea that they're being kicked out of the bar.
that's the whole thing. Like I don't make drinks for a living. I run bars.
Yeah,
This
big
shit
difference.
is easy.
Yeah.
Like making drinks. Like I remember
The hard
being a
part is
young
dealing with
kid.
drunk people.
Like I remember being a young kid with Michael Meritz. With Mike Trinity, that fucking asshole.
So
Man.
making drinks is the fun part
Well, it's easy though. It's fun for a little bit.
compared to
Yeah, and
It's
then-
not nearly as
Yeah,
interesting
Yeah,
as
it's like
dealing with drunk
I
people.
remember when I used to care so much. Like I wanted to make sure every drink for every person was the utmost experience they could possibly have. And then you reach this part as a bartender in your career where you're like, yes, I created a drink called something with vodka. Because I got so sick and tired of talking to drunk fucking chicks at the bar. Yeah, I thought it was vodka. I'm like, no problem, I got that. It's just sugar, vodka, and soda. That's it. And it's like, there is a point where yes, that's why I loved, Perry's so much. Was because, like when I first started working there wasn't even a fresh fruit around. They didn't have limes, lemons, or oranges.
Beers is great fun.
Like Chuck, old man Chuck taught me how to make my first Manhattan.
Wow.
You know what it was?
Vermouth.
Glenn McGregor Scotch whiskey.
Yeah.
Well, horrendous
Ooh.
shit. With cherry juice. And I don't mean like a little bit, like a lot of those toxic, cancer-giving
Like the
medicine
red
of cherries.
yeah.
The ones that sit in the bucket for a year and a half.
Dogs are coming in.
All right.
Like that's how he taught me to make a Manhattan. And like even at 20 years old, I was bar backing. I was just like, I'm pretty sure there's some other ingredients.
You're like, I'm pretty sure this is not.
Yeah, like there was no
That is
liqueur
not a good
game.
thing.
There was nothing at Perry's right first. It was all this bare bone knuckle shot beer bar. They could make it old fashioned chili, and they barely had Angostura every now and then.
I'll never forget when I went in there one day and Roy made me I think it was the Fairfax Festival, and Roy made me a Bloody
1
Mary,
ounce of,
and there was like a
for
whole
cocktail.
fucking salad in that
Oh,
thing.
the blood
Dude,
is
yeah, like-
Yeah,
They
bacon.
were great.
Like you guys have been around here a lot longer than we have. Did Perry's ever have an era where cocktails like that were ever made?
No, but those
Not
were my
today.
Jameson days.
That's what I mean, though. Like we
Jameson,
turned it, we
Coors Light, that's all I
maintained king of the dive bars while giving great service.
Yeah,
on,
But
a multitude. Like,
gotta
we'll give you
interject
fucking
one
well
thing here.
tequila at a PBR
But
back.
never had a cocktail menu.
No.
Other than a couple of times when I forced it on you.
No, we're a dive bar. We're not gonna have a fucking
there-
cocktail
we-
menu.
I brought in a cocktail menu that we did for a couple things, whatever.
I'll tell you what.
Yeah, I remember talking to you about that actually. I was like, no, we're not doing a fucking menu.
No, but we did the
But I get it now because back then I was just a bartender. You're like, well, like King Floyd's on the menu. I'm like, it's fucking right here. Like, how could they not see it? I use it with every drink. And you're like, look, it looks better on the menu. I'm like, nah, too much paper. It's gonna get destroyed. We're not spending money on it.
We did bring menus in. We swiped like the house.
You know what made Barry
Oh, that's
great? You know what made Barry
that's
great?
a lot.
Was the fact that women could go there and feel safe.
Dude,
That was seriously.
Yeah, it was.
Because when
It's
the
a
women
huge
went there,
thing.
the guys would go there,
Mhm.
and it was kind of a weird cross between an event and the music and a neighborhood bar.
Yeah,
So,
really.
yeah, it was, yeah, it was. I lived
But
a
yeah,
block from
take
there,
my.
so
Thank
I
you.
mean, I fucking spent
Dude,
way too much
I
time
still
there.
get mail delivered there. That's that's the only reason Michael called me. He's like, Josh, you still got like a stack of mail in the office. I'm like, there are credit cards from like.
I love it. Just pay it for
Yeah,
it.
that was back when
Just
I was
pay
doing
it
like
for it.
the 115 hour a week grind.
What's going on?
Oh, the good old days where I'd get excited because there was no loose change at the end of the night.
Yeah.
Everything bundled nicely, like, oh, we gotta celebrate. Oh, those days. Now I'm refined. Oh,
Are you still making Manhattans?
yeah, this is for you.
Fucking A,
Insane.
music coming hard. What kind of- I
I'm
want
still
to
making
do-
drinks and you don't got to ask for them, okay?
Okay.
Not much has
I love
changed.
that.
Right.
What is
You were
the
drunk
name of-
before you got to the
what's
bar.
the name?
That is honestly the best quote. Lawrence did give me one of the best quotes I've ever heard. Like, I got a couple of OG bartenders I always fuck around in this area. And Alexis has had pretty much the best one forever, which she actually that t-shirt to me that said, I survived drinking with Alexis. That's been stable for a long time, because that does mean some shit. Like, Alexis can fucking
Right, I'm sure.
Like, Alexis can get me. I don't know who's going to quit before, but we'll hang out.
Yeah.
And then we'll cordially go to sleep. Well, that's the and so, yeah, when you told me that, I was like, nope, fucking write it down. I'll put that on a t-shirt. And if you guys didn't hear that,
Hold on, you guys.
Yeah.
Hold on. Hey, you guys, we got something to say.
yeah, Lawrence.
Shut the hell up.
I'm just trying to tell the camera. Lawrence gave me the best quote ever from the bartending days, and that was Josh Burks. I was drunk before I was able to order a drink.
That is pretty good.
Indeed.
That'll be my T-shirt one year when I come out with my cocktail book. When I'm trying to
You
retire.
can't come out with a cocktail book. You got to come out with a cocktail deck of cards.
Well, that's for King
That's a
Floyd.
good idea. 52 drinks.
All right, here you go, boys. I want to say thank you for a beautiful set, and it's great working with you guys again.
Thank you, man.
It's
Great to see you, man.
Dude, it's a pleasure to have you guys back in here, man. It's a little like time travel right
Two
now.
exits down the
Say
freeway.
thank you. Say
It's like
thank you, Mikey.
2018 again.
Mikey.
There we go. Hey!
Mike,
You
got
need
it.
some more low cal
Yep.
or low carb.
Now they're gonna start wanting drinks from me. Yeah, there you go. Before we close out, I just wanted to showcase a couple things we're going to be doing. Like I said, it's going to be a minute before we have this again. It's going to be first Friday every month now. And we'll have a lot more promotion. We'll have some more, details being thrown out as far as distillers, bartenders, musicians, industry people that we're going to have bringing on board. Some will be through Zoom, some will be cross coast, etc. But we're really ramping this thing up. If you're watching and you're industry related, go ahead and hit us up on Instagram. Or personally, hit me up, josh@kingfloyds.com. I'll check you out. We'll talk about it. We'll get you on the show. We're all about keeping it organic, local, and just talking about easy things, good ingredients, fresh is best, blah, blah, blah. Like, honestly, something awesome. It's going to sell. Jared, shut the fuck up.
Can we play a little something?
In the words of the Big Lebowski.
Can we play a little something there?
Hold on. Uh-oh.
We have exit music too.
Oh, 1 second. Yeah, sorry. This is on a Mac, and I don't know how to work that.
This is an appropriate song.
But before we do that real quick, I just had to showcase our next item that we are bringing out to the public.
Oh,
This, ladies and gentlemen,
Pre-orders being
has
taken.
been in the making for a minute.
A minute or
a lot of
year.
liquor companies come out with these, and they always Every career bartender will tell you never buy a kit, always buy pieces individually, and that's because they don't really make good kits. Fortunately, Lawrence has me here, and I do not let him buy cheap shit. And so,
Indeed.
here we have the King Floyd's Bar Toolbox, which will be coming out very, very soon, right in time for the holidays. Okay? You open it up, and you have literally everything you need to start your first bottle career. You got a shaker engraved with King Floyd's. Got the pint glass, because we're going dive bar on this. You don't need the 2-part shakers. Just pint glass, shaker. That's what you need. Okay, got a proper strainer. That way, you don't have that little nub that you drop all the time. Got a Japanese style jigger. That's the same thing I use right there, 2 ounce and 1 ounce. And then we have a bottle of our barrel-aged aromatic alongside a mixing spoon and muddler combo. The main thing to keep note on this is that, yes, it's a beautiful package. You can keep this box forever. You're done with it, put it back in the cabinet. But I want to give a shout out to Darren Nelson. If you guys are in Marin County, of course you know that hippie. Darren Nelson is a fucking legend. I love him. We all do. He works with us. Did these beautiful pictures. It's all hand drawn, and it's going to show you how to make an old fashioned as well as a Manhattan, as well as a brief little beautiful story about King Floyd. So that's going to be coming out to you guys very soon. Great for Father's Day, Christmas, etc.
How much is this?
$299.
That's a Christmas.
But for you, $79.95.
Yeah, for you and the rest of the general public, $79.99 coming to you before holidays.
It's the weird try.
Yeah, and on the back it just has everything that's in there, hand drawn, beautiful bottle of our product again. So stay tuned for this. We did do a small batch because it's a test run. So get them while they're hot. They will not last forever. And we'll get them back in probably towards next year.
Actually,
But yeah, these are going to sell out.
How much
So
are they again? How much?
$79.99. And I get
I would've paid
5-piece
$2.50
bargain
for it.
kit,
You have
and got the bottle of the barrel aged.
Well, that is the price for you.
Stuff I use today. So keep check on Instagram, Facebook. I'll be releasing details when this actually does hit the shelves. And other than that, we're gonna have these boys serenade you guys out. And I want to say thank you again for joining us for King Floyd's Cocktail Hour every Friday at 5. First Fridays at 5 moving forward.
You guys all need to help me out with the chorus on this.
You want to get the
Yeah, this is a sing along.
You guys gotta help me out with the chorus on
There you
this
go.
one.
It's a sing along, especially if you've been reading an app.
Tonight, the bottle let me down, and let your memory come around. It's the one you tonight, the bottle let me down. Tonight, the bottle let me down. And let your memory come round. It's a war to bring back what I had. Tonight, the bottle let me down. I've always had a bottle. I've been turning to my Jameson. And maybe I've been turning every day. But the wine don't take that the way it used to. I'm hurting in a little familiar way. Tonight, the bottle let me down, and let your memory come around. It's one you bring out I found. Now, the bottle let me down. Tonight, the bottle let me down, and
And I thought I found the bottom of How's Roy's dad doing? The bottle let me down. There you go. And let your memory come around. It's the one true love I thought I found. Tonight the bottle let me down. Tonight the bottle let me down. Tonight the bottle let me down. Encore! Encore! Take it away.
Do it. Do it.
All right, guys. Thank you very much for hanging out with us on another King Floyd's Cocktail Hour. We'll be sure to see you right after we retrofit this entire program. We'll be back to you next first Friday, okay? Take care. And where is it? Boop. Boop. Oh,
Boop.
Apple.
Boop.
Not poop.
Why is this not ending?
You're right.
Awkward.
It can't end. Here, let me try.
It's
There you
the
go. It
endless
ended.
stream.
Yeah, we're just gonna keep going.
It ended.
Did it?
Yeah, it did.
You can't
Yep.
be sure.
You better keep things under control for a few more minutes.
Dude,
Yeah,
I'm left clicking.
No, right, left.
Start reciting the Declaration of Independence or something.
Yeah.
This is the best part of the whole
Just
podcast.
unplug it.
You realize that?
You're live.
The rest of the podcast is like, what?
Hi, everyone.
What's wrong with your mouse?
Just click out.
Dude, apples.
It's funny that it would think ending would be the easiest thing.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know. Like, dude, I'm still just, hey guys, like left click.
Try clicking that.
No, it's end stream. This is fucking hilarious.
You can
This is
tab
why
it.
you do PC.
Right, it's double click versus.
Well, you're just like,
Yeah.
jacked up.
Actually, that is right.
Okay, let me see. I'll do it for you guys.
Thanks.
I'm a Mac Pro.
Thank you, Brad.
No, but when you want, you don't want your blood sugar.